hoping to wrap it up on their home ice. The fans were about to see one of the wildest playoff games ever played. For the Blackhawks, there was no tomorrow. They had to win to stay alive. Montreal goes ahead 1-0 on Frank Mahovlich's goal after only 2 minutes and 47 seconds of play. Taking up where they left off in Chicago, the Canadiens buzz around Esposito's goal, and Tony once again frustrates his tormentors. Now it's Chicago's turn, and Dennis Hull, one of the hardest shooters in hockey, unleashes one of his blinding slap shots. Nikita's goal made it 2-1, but before the period was over, the Canadiens' Peter Mahovlich tied the score. And now, after the teams exchanged goals early in the second period, the score is tied 3-all. That's rookie Murray Wilson about to set up Claude LaRose for the 4-3 go-ahead goal. LaRose's second goal of the game. And Nikita got that goal back quickly, but here comes the fellow they've nicknamed the Roadrunner, Yvan Cournoyer. And bang, that was Cournoyer's 14th playoff goal, tying the Stanley Cup record set by teammate Frank Mahovlich in the 1971 series. But the Montreal lead didn't last long. A beautiful goal. A picture play effort by Chicago's Jim Pappen again ties the score. The pace was breathtaking. Montreal counters with a relentless barrage of shots on the Chicago goal. But as the play comes back to the Canadiens' end, number 26, Pierre Bouchard, catches the referee's eye and draws a penalty. 4:46 left in the second period. Chicago has a man advantage, and the old master, Stan Mikita, wins a big faceoff. Rookie Len Frigg makes it 6-5, and before the period ended, Pappen scored again to make it 7-5. The 8 goals in the second period set a Stanley Cup record. Not exactly the goaltender's battle which had been predicted. And that's Serge Savard, making it 7-6 early in the third. The Forum fans were tense. They came to see the Canadiens win the cup. But here comes another Blackhawk goal. Number 6, Lou Angotti, makes it 8-6, and nobody can remember a Stanley Cup final game in recent years which was so wide open. Frank Mahovlich steals the puck and passes ahead to Henri Richard, and the Canadiens captain makes no mistake. With over 8 minutes to play, it's 8-7, but the Canadiens couldn't beat Esposito in the remaining time. And so after 5 games, Montreal now led the series 3-2. Back in Chicago for Game 6, where the Blackhawk fans gave their team an overwhelming standing ovation before the game got underway. Martin, just out of the penalty box, shoots the Hawks into the lead, and Chicago Stadium goes quiet. Jim Pappen controls the puck in back of Dryden, and here comes another goal by Martin to make it 2-0. Near the end of the first period, Chicago is threatening to add to its margin. Defenseman Jacques Laperriere is back in action for this game after breaking his nose in 7 places in Game 1 of this final series. Less than a minute to play in the period with a face-off in the Chicago zone. Veteran Henri Richard scores with just 12 seconds left in the period. Psychologically, a big goal for the Canadiens, and now it's early in the second period with the ever-dangerous Pitt Martin on the attack. And that was Claude LaRose who slid into the net as he came back to check. LaRose had been playing great two-way hockey for the Canadiens and unfortunately suffered a broken leg in this mishap. Pete Mahavelic's deflection ties the score. Once again, the Canadiens prove their ability to come from behind. And they continue to forecheck fiercely, looking for that go-ahead goal. Lepley checks Makita. Pete Mahavelic to Régin Houle, and it's 3-2 for the Canadiens. Now Chicago has to come back, and keep your eye on the Hawks rookie, number 17, Dave Crisco. Crisco thought referee Lloyd Gilmore was disallowing his goal. And when the Canadiens realized, in fact, that the goal was going to stand, they stormed the officials. Here it is again from a different angle. As Crisco goes for the referee, Cournoyer tries to skate through the glass to get at the goal judge. And volatile Henri Richard displays his displeasure to the referee. But the score stands, and it's Montreal 3, Chicago 3. Before the period was over, each team scored again to tie it 4-4. Frank Mahavelic scored for the Canadiens, and here's Pitt Martin scoring his third goal of the game, a hat trick. Goal, the Martin-Pappen-Hull line established a new Stanley Cup scoring record of 55 points. Into the third period now, and here comes another Stanley Cup record. Yvan Cournoyer makes it 5-4 with his 15th goal of the 73 playoffs, and when the series was over, Cournoyer was awarded the Conn Smythe Trophy as the outstanding player of these playoffs. The Canadiens, coached by Scotty Bowman, are less than 10 minutes away from their 18th Stanley Cup if they can hold on to the lead. On a pass from Cournoyer, Mark Tardif makes it 6-4, and Chicago's hopes are fading fast as time is running out. Once again, the Montreal Canadiens have won the Stanley Cup, hockey's most cherished trophy. As the vanquished Blackhawks congratulate the victorious Canadiens, Chicago coach Billy Ray salutes the loyal Hawk fans as he leaves the ice. And National Hockey League President Clarence Campbell presents the historic Stanley Cup to Captain Henri Richard. A record 11th time the silver-haired veteran has been on a Stanley Cup winning Canadian team. And once more, the Stanley Cup comes back to Montreal. The Canadiens, truly the National Hockey League's team with a tradition, celebrate their 18th Stanley Cup triumph, a record that brought over 500,000 Montreal fans to cheer their dearly beloved Canadiens.